and welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. For those that do not know this man down on my right, this is the popular, battle hardened content creator, an icon of the game, internet personality, and soon to be Misfits King, LV General.
No.
And down to my left is a highly rated technical boxing master coach. That is Moreno Boxing, Carlos Moreno. So, welcome to the Insta Live, guys. Thank you very much for coming on. It is always a pleasure to speak with you both. So, firstly, LV, I wanted to ask, why boxing? How have you ended up getting involved in this?
Um, to be honest, I've always wanted to do it anyway. Like from years ago, I used to play rugby, basketball, football, all them type of sports, and then I never got a chance to actually fulfill my boots in the boxing game. So yeah, I just thought, let me just change my path a little bit and get fit. That was the main thing, to get fit, and then met up with Carlos. Luckily me, I met up with this guy here. He's a bit of a jar at times, but you gotta like him. You gotta love him. You get me? And he did at the start when I did start the whole thing with Merino boxing. I did find it hard. It was stressful. Just trying to like settle in and keep up with the fitness and the training he was doing with the type of weight I had because I was 86 kg at the time, but now I've just fucking dropped off of me literally. So yeah, man, I'm just feeling much better. I'm boxing better, and then I just realized that I might as well take this thing serious. And yeah, now we're here, innit? Like, man, just wanna dig more deeper into this thing and actually see where I can take it.
Yeah, how did you end up with this brother down here? How did you end up in his gym and him punishing you on a daily basis? How's that worked out?
I had a chat with big up Swarms still because no one knows, but Swarms hit up his management people, and they've kind of just got hold of me and said, "Yo, come down, had a chat." And yeah, they were looking at, "Oh, would you like to do Misfits?" And I said, well, if I can get fit, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I not? Because I want to do boxing anyway. So I said, all right, cool. Went around trying to find a few coaches who was suit man, but I didn't get to meet them. I don't think they were the ones for me because when I went into his one, like at first I was just like, fuck. He was like, we're gonna do things with our fists. That's the first thing Carlos said to me. So I was like, right, okay, he's one of them guys who talks with his hands. It's not with his mouth. So all my jokes and shit had to go. You ain't hearing nothing. Else, why are you doing this comedy? We're not here for that. We're here to train and get you fit and ready. So I already knew that I was in for it, but then I actually learned to actually understand why he's doing that and how he's done that, and it's worked up. It's paid off. Like I big him up highly.
Yeah.
You
Tell
get me?
tell them what your weight is now.
My weight now is 777, I think. I've done,
Wow.
and the reason why it's not 7'5", I put on my socials I'm gonna be 7'5". Is Carlos said he doesn't want me to be that weight at the moment because I've got a fight. Obviously, when I fight, I'll be at that weight.
Yeah.
So this is perfect. I feel good in it. I feel all right. I feel like I look good and I'm
Yeah.
in shape. Quick. Had a few
Yeah.
spots today which went well for me. So like, yeah, man, I'm happy, man. I feel in my best form. I don't know why, but I just feel
My
like
guy,
this is
my
my
guy's lost 8 kg.
yeah.
He honestly, I'm going to show some footage in a moment, but you are looking in your prime,
Mm.
like you work at Amazon. Literally, you are looking good. Can I just ask you, Mr. Moreno? Can I just ask you, do you have to train an older fighter slightly different, or do you still run him hard?
Nah, I feel L. When you talk about age, you're talking about biological age. Like me myself, I'm 35. I don't look 35. But my biological age is younger.
Mm,
Partly due to genetics, but also secondly, also because of the way that I've kept myself in shape and always trained. I've always been battle ready. Do you know what I mean?
Mm,
I've been in the gym all my life. I've been doing this 22 years. I've never left the
mm,
gym. So
mm,
when I look at someone like L, I'm looking more at his genetic capabilities. So luckily he's been blessed with natural strength.
mm,
Um, and then also I'm looking at how he trains and how he takes care of himself. So both of that combined, I can actually push him. So based on his attributes, I think L's main attributes: strength, sturdiness, and power
Yeah.
are his main attributes. So based off of that, there's a lot already that can be done. Obviously, there's other things like agility, speed, timing, coordination, and balance that come into effect. But these are things that I believe that with the right drills and the right conditioning training, these things can be worked on. Despite natural ability, you can still develop it to a very high level.
I mean, I was going to come on to the question of his style. Now, I have to play this because I love this, and I know who you were sparring here, so I feel sometimes a little bit bad showing it over and over again.
What?
But this is beautiful, and I must admit, since I've been watching you, I've not seen this kind of spite from you before. So I'm just going to run this through, and I'll put some sound on because the sound is needed. Hopefully, everyone can see this. I'm going to run it through again. Now you actually look like you was enjoying yourself.
Uh,
Like that was some spiteful. I mean, that was just bad behaviour, wasn't it?
am I allowed to say what happened before that all happened though? I'm
Absolutely.
asking Carlos though.
Of
All right.
course, you're asking me. Go on, bro.
All right, so I'm, day for me that was. I know Hemish, you're watching in the
But,
comments. Big him up as so
yeah.
basically. I think William Davis's Hara Davis's brother was filming it, and Carlos was there giving me an air rake saying, "See today's your day. You met your match today." And I'm like, "What's going on today?" And he's saying to me, "When you come down today, Hemish is gonna kill you. Gonna beat you up." And I'm sitting there paranoid as shit, yeah. And I'm thinking, fuck, I don't want to get beat up by Hemish, It's a long day because Hemish just come back from a win. So I was like, he's on the moon. He's like loving it. Nah, please, I don't need to get my face mashed up today. Like, not today. So I've gone there, and I don't know what happened, but I just switched on. I think under pressure, sometimes your mind will tell you, this is it. Like it's either you focus or get hurt. And for some reason, I was so relaxed. It was mad. It was like I was taking man's talent from him because I could hear guys going, "No, it's me who taught you that move there, innit?" Well, I'm thinking, this idiot. A minute ago, you were saying I can get beat up, now all of a sudden, you're the guy who done it. Yeah, you're the guy who gave me the tips. But it was a good day. It was a good spar. Hemish used to beat the shit out of me when I was at the start. But yeah, man, table's a bit turned now, innit? Quite quick, innit, bro? So,
Honestly, I've not seen that spite, and you was really enjoying it. And I'm sure Carlos will agree. The good fighters, they enjoy it what their work. They enjoy batting man up. Do you
mm.
know what I mean? And that was spiteful. It was really beautiful to watch. Really,
But I'm
really
not a
beautiful to watch.
spiteful fighter, though. What Carl's probably going to tell you? He's too soft.
No, it's interesting because we were literally having me and El. I don't know if you remember El. I know you got fish memory,
John.
so tried
That was Nemo. John.
goldfish, goldfish. Anyway, so we were chatting. And remember, you said something like, actually, when I'm enjoying the sparring and I'm having fun, I actually feel like I do better.
hmm
And that's akin to something I've been telling El from the beginning is just relax. Anytime that he's a bit stressed or there's sparring or he's injured or he's tired, um, he voices his concerns, and I just tell him just relax, like chill.
Mm.
And I know for a while, like he was a bit stressed because he used to get onto me like, "Why are you always telling me to relax? It doesn't make sense. I'm stressed out, and you're telling me to relax. I'm getting hit. You keep telling me to relax." But eventually, I think what happened was he we kept pushing him so hard he had no choice. So eventually he realized the only option is to just embrace what's going
Mm.
on, relax, be confident, and look. At the end of the day, I tell fighters all the time, you can't run away out of the ring. You got to stay in there and fight. So you may as well make it worth your while and
Mm.
believe in yourself and have fun with
hmm
it. So yeah, I
Mm.
think Els taking that on board, and yeah, from here on, I just expect good things.
So, Carlos, what weight do you want to see your man in at? Super middle.
Yeah, I reckon to realistically, I'm not too keen on pushing fighters for the weight. I think that's something I just watch how they deal with the weight. That's their issue. I've been a fighter. I've already dealt with that enough. I'm not really. I know that it can be done. My coach didn't have to tell me go for a run for your runs. My coach didn't have to tell me don't eat crap. My coach didn't have to tell me none of that stuff. I was motivated. I was self-motivated, and I did it because I wanted to win. So I don't tell fighters how to lose the weight. They know how to do it. Do you know what I mean? They know how to do it. And evidently, the first thing I did with him is I got him a nutritionist. Big up Vanessa.
Like, up for next.
She's,
Oh my God, yeah.
yeah. So the first thing we did, we went straight to a nutritionist, my personal nutritionist, and I said, look, you know what to do. They had a meeting. She gave him a plan. And then it's up to him now as a disciplined fighter to follow the plan that the nutritionist gave him.
Which I
You better
Yeah.
be.
Well, the weight's falling off, no problem.
took that.
LV, let's get down to what the people want to hear. So who do you want to fight? Who do you want to brock up in the Misfit scene?
I'm not mad these lot in the comments. You know what it is? I'm looking at the screen, yeah.
He looks vexed, doesn't he? He looks vexed.
When I'm my serious face. See, one thing with me, when I'm taking it, like listening, I have a serious face. So yeah, I'm just listening.
I
Don't.
looked at your face as soon as I saw that, and I thought, yeah, he's kind of
Nah.
He
pissed, you know.
looks vexed, doesn't
Um.
he? Who's on the hit list, LV? Who's on the hit list?
Do you know where it is? I know that. Cool. Out of the misfitters, then. So boom. My list is. Nah, I'm not fighting Philly, man. Fucking hell, allow him, man. He's done up. Um. Modine. I was told that I should target him. Bevo, I spoke to Stevo the Madman. He said that Bevo will be ready for you. He's saying Bevo will whoop my ass, but I'll put the video out on when am I going to put it out? Today's Wednesday. I'll put it out on Sunday to let you lot know exactly what was said, because I went on that day when I saw you at Misfits
Yeah.
before this. I was going around asking everyone who I should fight. So that video is going to be out, and Stevo starts talking about he's managing Bevo now in the ring. Used to be a good fight. So I said, yeah, why not?
Interesting.
I don't mind.
Interesting. Is there anyone that you dislike that you just want to smash their face in?
Everyone knows who I don't like, though, man, and that's because me and that guy was close, and that's a whole different ball game. You get me? So that's the only person I would want to fight just to square up certain things, but that won't ever happen. So I'm saying,
And for the people that don't know who you're talking about,
Philly. That was when we had our little isms. That's the only person that everyone knows, isn't it? It's been put out there from time.
Yeah.
So, but I'm looking like a bully when I say stuff, so it's better I don't. Do you know what I mean? And really, it was for the sport, for the culture. Do you know what I mean? Man, and just want to fight and get out of the way and done. It would have been a sellout, really, to be honest. But so what? I've got Modine, got Bevo. I heard someone say Halaram, Haladam, Halabam,
Alham.
Halal Ham. I see him at Misfits though. I see him. He had these black glasses on. I see him at the bar. He seemed like a quiet, cool guy. You get me? But if he wants to go in the ring, we can. I don't mind. I feel like that would be a good fight. Who else did they say I should fight? Ryan Taylor, but he's given up now. He don't want to fight. J200. I heard there was another guy called J200. He wanted to fight me. Oh, apparently he's said something about me. He wants to fight me.
Someone said Philly versus LV and Chunk says the ref.
I got LVV Ambush, Salt Pappy. I think Salt Pappy would be a bit big, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's like heavy, isn't he? Missed. So there's big comments coming in.
And so Poppy's too experienced anyway.
And too experienced and too big.
First fight, I know what you're saying still. But I feel I've had a few fights, like maybe my third fight in, I can go for someone like Salt Pappy. I don't mind. I feel like by then I'll be ready. Oh yeah, Ed Matthews, get revenge for
Tommy Hench.
Tommy Hench is a cruiserweight though. He's too big. He's currently
Tommy Hench. I know that guy.
I sponsor Tommy Hench, don't I? And he's 88 kilos at the moment.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean. So yeah, he's too big for you. He's too big for you. And Salt's about 81, I think. So I think Ken, you'd have to go up the weight, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the madness with Swarms. I don't mind getting that one back in them, man.
Now, LV, the Misfits night when I saw you we had a really good time. It was a really great night, wasn't it? And but can you talk about as much as you want to about what happened with I'm Just Bait? Because I know you was walking around sort of asking who you should fight. What actually happened in that scenario?
Basically, basically, when I was watching from afar, when that kicked off or before that,
Yeah.
before that
Who was you?
happened, I was just there asking everyone questions about who I should fight in it. So, the Bush rolled past, said, "Well done, family." I said, "Boom, what you saying, my brother?" Then I said, "Who do you reckon I should fight?" Then he was like, "Yeah. I want to jump on this thing. I should fight Ants." So I'm like, "Ooh, I'm just bait Ants." He's like, "Yeah, blood, the man there." And I said, "Oh well, I just thought it was you're just trying to draw a man out and fight someone in it." So
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, he's over there, fam. He's just there. Look, he's right over there, fam. He's there." But obviously, that there has turned into like a instigate. That's why I said on Sunday I'm gonna drop the video where you can see that I was going around asking people
Yeah.
who I should fight. So for
Yeah.
you to people to just see a clip and assume it's me doing things,
Yeah.
nah, man, them man
I
know.
mean, I saw you got labelled LV Hearn and
They got
LV Hearn
who's
and,
HS? I just keep saying, can you fight HS? Who's that?
HS Tiki Toki. No, he's too big. He's too big. I think he's a cruiserweight as well. He's like 80, 88.
Who's Ethan Sidemen or something? He said.
Even from Sidemen, I don't know his weight, but he's one of KSI's
Oh,
boys.
is it
Yeah,
Joe?
one
You
of
know
the,
what? That Joey Wheeler one, that would be good.
Joe Wheeler.
LVV missed. I think Miss is again too big.
Yeah, I think Sparms wants him anyway. I
Yeah,
think.
these guys they're all like a weight. Everyone that's been named is a weight division above you or two weights above you, so they wouldn't really,
Oh,
wouldn't
They're
really, wouldn't really fit.
trying to get you knocked out.
They're trying to get you knocked
that's
out.
if you can get me. That's if you can get me. You get
They're
me?
trying
Dog.
to get you banged
I,
down.
I'm I'm quick when it comes to moving out of the way, fam. Remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think those all those guys are too big. But I think we can't wait to unfold. So when are you expecting to get on? I know there's a show in August.
In August.
Date not announced yet at the
Oh, it's in
O2.
July.
Didn't I
Sorry,
tell
the
you
one in
today
London's
there's
at the
two, bro? I
O2.
told you there's one in August, September,
Oh,
remember?
okay.
Yeah, there's one August at the O2. The date's not out yet.
Like, O2 sounds good though. Big arena. What
Is that what you're aiming for?
Indigo one or the next one? Why are you laughing, Carlos? Why are you trying to start
You
playing up for
know
no
what?
reason,
My
man?
girl just texted me saying LV versus Beetlejuice.
You know, got stupid jokes, you know. I swear down. Hey, you see Carlos, he likes to play too much. He likes to play too
Oh, that's mad.
much. On a real, I want to fight Modine or Bevo, but Bevo sounds more me. Just because Steve
Yeah, I
said,
think Modine. I think you light him up. If
yeah,
I'm
let
honest, I
me light
see.
him up. It's a warm-up fight.
Yeah,
It's like, I'll light him up quick. But you see, Bevo, I don't have no problems with this you know. But because Steve said he'll pack me in, it pissed man off, blood. Like, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that your guy will beat me because it's your guy and your training man. That's dead. Because now I want him. Now I want him. Now I'm gonna start talking, and eventually he's gonna see me and know, oh, bro, that's LV. Yeah, that's me, brother. You get me? I know.
yeah.
I don't think he's built to fight someone like me. To be honest, I'll probably give him a one. Yeah, and it's night. But if Steve thinks it can work and the money's right, and yeah, I'm down. I'm on
We
it.
got someone saying Bevo will swallow you in one.
Yeah, see, because he's gonna eat, man.
And he
Why
said, no, did he?
man shouldn't be eating. No diddy. You shouldn't be eating, man. No did. You understand? But if that's something what I spoke to Steve about, he said he will pattern it. So why don't we put that in motion? Is there
Yeah.
a way of me doing a live with Bevo and we talk while Steve-O's there and Carlos? Because blood, that's a good little matchup for my first fight. It'll
Mm.
be his first one. It'll be my first one.
Yeah, that's a really
I
juicy
mean,
matchup.
I
I'd love to see you
that is
personally in
my
with Modine. Just get a good, good performance in. That's what I'd love to see you in with him. To be honest with you.
dude.
Okay, just a quick. Go on, sorry.
You say
Yeah.
Modine? Yeah, I'd love to fight Modine. I don't even know that guy, but I heard a lot about him, and I feel like
Yeah, I think you light him up if I'm honest, but I think it's a good first fight. I think it's a good first fight. If I'm honest, I think you're a heavy favourite, in that fight. But I'd like you to see you get off to a good start and, it's your first fight, get some experience in, it's a good
yeah,
name. guy with good following.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good first fight for you. Just a quick one then, boys. What I wanted to quickly do is just ask you both just like some quick fire questions. Just
Yeah.
want one word answers from the both of you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So no Jack and Jill went up the hill answers. Just needs to be quick fire answers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? So this one's for you, Carlos. Fury or AJ?
AJ.
Okay, this one's for you, LV. YouTube or Insta?
YouTube.
I knew you'd say that.
No, no. The reason why I'm saying
That's where
YouTube
the
is
peas
because
are coming.
that'll be my own channel. Like when there's channels you can flick on the TV. This is something for me. This is mine. Do you get me?
Yeah,
My dual settings.
yeah.
YouTube. You get me?
Jack and Jill
Carlos.
went up the
All
hill.
right, I did it. Yeah, I
Once
did it.
upon
I
a
did it.
time,
All right, allow it.
Carlos, from your fighters, what do you like to see? A 30-second KO or a 12-round punch perfect masterclass?
12
12
rounds.
rounds.
I told you. I could have said that for you. The amount of time I said to Carlos, I want to fucking drop something. He's like, no, I want
LB.
you to fight and show everyone your skills. I'm like,
Jack,
oh.
he's
Yeah.
look, Jack and Jill again. Mate, just answer it.
LB, who's your hardest sparring partner down at Moreno Boxing?
My hardest, arms.
Oh, blooming hell. I wouldn't
Oh no,
like to take a shot from
Hara, what am I chatting about? Hara Davis, are you fucking crazy? Are
that.
you crazy? I'm about to just leave
Hey,
man
this
out.
guy can't
I
stay
had to
on track.
teach the whole thing because
Just
he was
stay
going
on track.
to go, what? I don't hit you hard, no? Okay. And then that's me, done out. All right, Jack and Jill again, sorry. Just tell me. Just say Jack
Crawford,
and Jill, you dickhead.
Carlos, Crawford or Canelo?
Canelo.
LV, world title or Saudi money?
Nah, well, title for me, man.
What if the Saudi money was like
Oh, my guy's
5
gone on
billion?
the Jack.
He's got. Nah, do you know what? The Saudi money was in the back of my brain, though. I can't lie, because I was thinking about boxing and just having that title. I could do what I want with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's behind that title, so yeah, that's why I said
Carlos, what do you like to see most from your fighters? Good footwork or good head movement?
But
head movement. Oh,
footwork.
oh,
Footwork.
for real? Okay, look,
Good footwork.
If you're not there to be hit, you're not going to get hit.
yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah. LV, overhand right or uppercut?
Uppercut all day long. I always snuff man with that.
Yeah.
Ugh, that one is disgusting.
Carlos, all out war or chess match?
Chess match.
LV, have you ever been dropped?
No, haven't. Mad, still haven't.
Yeah. Carlos, who's the hardest hitter in Moreno Boxing Gym?
O'Hara.
Why do you think about it though?
Because arms can bang, but O'Hara's technique's better. So he's
I knew it.
arms got a lot of power,
That's
but O'Hara
why I
can
said
hit
arms.
harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. LV, more money or more life?
More life.
But think about it, if you had a shitload of money, you'd have a great life.
Yeah, but I could die the next day.
Yeah,
So
that's
I want more life. I'll make my money in that lifetime. Don't worry.
Carlos, Ben or Eubank Jr.?
Eubank Jr.
For real?
Yeah, I think I lean with him in that one. LV, what's your favourite punch?
Should I say?
Your
Yeah.
coach is in here, so there shouldn't be only really one punch you've got to go for.
My, my favorite punch. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say cut still because I mentioned it.
What's it?
You
Uppercut.
you can have a favorite punch as the uppercut, but if I tell you to jab, you better jab.
Yeah. I knew he's going to say that. Any coach is going to say that. Jab, jab. Favourite
No,
fighter of all time, Carlos? Can only have one.
Ali.
I'll just say Tyson, man.
LV, favourite fighter on Misfits?
But my favorite fighter on Misfits is but there's some good fighters though, man.
Who do you want to watch? Who do you like to watch?
King Dino or whatever his name is, that
Yeah,
American.
Dino guy. Yeah, he's sick.
He's sick. Not Dino. Who's
Dean the
Dino?
Great.
Yeah, that's
Dean the Great. Yeah.
him. He's sick.
Mm,
Like his way he moves and he actually understands boxing a lot. You can tell how he's
mm,
moving. Uh,
mm,
don't get me wrong, Salt Pappy is good. He was always one of the
yeah.
guys I was talk about. It's only when he lost to my man, I was just like, I was a bit baffled because I didn't get it. I was thinking that the counter, he followed back and dropped, man. I was just, I don't know. He'll come back stronger, I reckon,
Mm,
anyway. Obviously, KSI is one of the top dogs. He's the one with the belt.
mm,
I'm not sure if he's coming back or not. He said he went to come back into it. Uh,
mm. Who do you like, Carlos, on the Misfits? Who do you think's a serious brother?
I like that Dean the Great.
Mm.
mm, same.
I quite like Joey Knight. I think he's 10-0 on Quest boxing, and he's brushing off at some of the lightweights. I think he's pretty decent. Who's your favourite pro fighter at the moment? You're not allowed to say it, O'Hara Davis, Carlos.
What for me? I thought it was
Yeah, who's your
elsewhere.
favourite pro right now? Who do you want to? If you could go and watch them fight tomorrow, who would you go and see?
Um, fuck. Let me think about that one. He said, I like Inoue, Inoue, the Japanese guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, the
he's
big
all right.
he's
Yeah,
the other day.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
He got dropped the other day.
I feel he's still got more development to do. I reckon he's got more potential. So he's an interesting one to look out for.
Strong guy though.
Yeah, but
Mad.
I reckon he hasn't peaked fully yet.
Mm,
Mm,
maybe.
mm. That's interesting. That's interesting. Um, is boxing a young? This is a question for both of you. Is boxing a young man's sport?
No. It's a talent, man. What do you mean it's a young man's sport? I've
Well, you
seen
hear
old
a
men
lot
do
of coaches and people experienced in the game saying, "Oh, this is boxing's a young man's game." Do you agree with that comment?
I don't. Do you, Carlos?
Uh, the best guy I've seen turn pro quite late and do well was, I don't know if do you remember Larry Condeo in the UK.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
UK, that's the best I've seen. He was what, like 30 something, right? Already at the time. Um, and he made his debut. It was an excellent debut actually, but he didn't quite hit the mark of his potential because, again, how long are you going to be in the game before
Mm,
age starts catching up to you?
mm,
So if you're entering at 33, 34, you probably have maybe, if you're really, really good and you've taken care of yourself, 5 years. I don't think that's long enough in a career to get, because you can't afford to make any mistakes at that age.
mm,
One loss and you're fucked.
mm.
O'Hara's
LV's got a good.
managing to make a comeback because he's taken one loss, yes, recently, but he's still he's still peaking. He's peaking just now, and he's still got a bit of time left. So it's a young man's sport, 100%.
Mm. I
The
mean,
younger, the better.
LV's got a good point though, because a lot of the top champions are deep in their 30s, like your Usyks,
But
like your
they've been
Furies,
around.
like your BTBF, like Crawford, like Canelo's in his
That's what
30s.
I'm thinking.
Only really seeing in the younger junior weights, like
Yeah,
Lopez
but
and Haney.
Canelo's what? He turned pro at 15.
Yeah,
Ridiculous. Do
15,
you know what
16.
I mean? He was traveling and fighting as a pro, and then you look at people like who did you say that you said the Berbatev, right? And then
Yeah,
what?
like he's almost
The
40, isn't he? And he's
Yeah, but
and
these
and
guys.
and Bivol's quite
Yeah,
old.
but how many
Lomachenko's quite old.
amateur fights do they have? 300, 400.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like they've been in boxing since they were kids.
Mm,
So they can afford, and they've looked after their body for a long time.
mm.
They haven't been in many wars because their defense is really good and their
Spot
technique's good. So
on, yeah.
they don't have much wear and tear. So they can afford, and plus they're boxing at a very high level, which means they're only fighting maybe twice a year, if that,
Mm,
once a year. So you're making huge money fighting once a year. It's worth
mm,
it at that age. Do you know what I mean? But you can't start at 30 and think you're going to get
mm.
there. It takes time.
Do you think then, having said that, that LV you can put your man in against a young 21-year-old, and
Yeah,
and you
I
wouldn't
mean,
and you wouldn't fear for him?
so I got two things to say about that actually. The first thing is that the landscape in boxing has changed. If we're looking at boxing as a whole, we have different parameters set for pros, semi-pros, influencers, amateurs, even the white collar scene. Boxing is not what it used to be before. So if you look at 10 years ago, a guy would have to come up through the amateur ranks, go to the Olympics, etc. That's why you have these fighters. They've had 300 amateur fights that are still doing well. I feel in the future going forward, fighters are probably going to be fighting for a lot longer, even because
Mm,
first they would have had less amateur fights,
mm.
so they wouldn't have as much wear and tear. They will probably be getting paid a lot more from different platforms like online streaming. Now you've got the crypto world is going to get involved in things like that, so that's going to change the landscape. And then you're looking at people like LV, who at his age, because of his following and his credentials as a YouTuber, is able to generate massive attention to what he's
Mm.
doing, and that brings in the money. And guess what? Where the money is, that's where the promoters are going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly where the promoters are going to be. Last question, then, before we wrap this up, because I know the fans will want me to ask you about Arsenal's title challenge.
I'm out
Uh,
of this one.
Yeah, you
so, what went wrong, LV?
and some.
And I think we allow you a Jack and Jill for this one.
You
What went wrong?
and Jack and Jill,
I
by the way.
saved, I saved, I saved all mine, bro.
I was
I
about to
accumulate.
say it to you, man. Jill.
Listen, I
I said
saved
I
all
can
mine,
now
bro.
do Jack and
I'm
Jill.
strategic with mine.
This.
You lot didn't even notice.
Do you know what I would like to say? Because people didn't hear me speak after the Man United match. So if you're in there and you're watching, have a fucking earwig now, then, yeah? So all I'm going to say is, yeah, well done. Well done. Because I did say I'd rather you man win it than them. So you took the cup. Well done. But don't get it twisted. Don't think your season was better than ours because you won a fucking trophy. Because the trophy, yeah, that's what you win and win at the end, and that's what matters. But if we look at the season and see what games you've played and lost, you've had a shit season. So that's just made your season like, oh yeah, we got a cup. Well, Arsenal, that means you're dead. No, it happens to us all the time. We've got some sort of bad luck. I don't know what it is. Some sort of shit keeps happening to us towards the end, and we need to fix that. Once we fix that little bit there and tweak that, then we'll be picking up cup. You get me? But
Yeah.
until then, we just got to keep watching, keep supporting, keep being behind the team, keep supporting Arteta, the play. You get
I
me?
guess the argument is top four or a domestic cup.
Say that again.
I guess the argument is, would you prefer top four or a domestic
No,
cup?
of course you want a cup. That's the whole reason why the season is getting run, and I get that. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at my team performance. Can next season we do better? We must be able to. We're getting better and better. Like now, if I look at Man United, you lot have fell off. So you're just gonna have to hope. You got to hope that you win a cup somewhere, or we get into a competition where we can win it. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas we're trying to win the big thing. We're trying to go further than that into the big world.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We're not on this little. Not saying FA Cup's dead because it's good, but we've done that. We've won that bag of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
We're
interesting if Ten Hag had got to the final day and just lost the league like how you done, his job wouldn't be under pressure, would it?
shouldn't be because you've done a great season.
Mm.
That's what they would say without no cups.
But it is with eight for the cup. Strange, eh?
Yeah, it is. It's a strange one, man. Like
It's
I
just
said, like we'll go again. Hopefully, we'll buy some strikers and maybe a nice midfielder with flair, someone who's gonna do something. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, we'll go again.
yeah, absolutely. Listen, boys, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the live.
Cheers.
I think it would be great if you could just send out a chilling message to your division in Misfits LV before you bounce. What would
Yeah.
you like to say to any brother that's stepping in the ring with you?
Just make sure you keep your guard up, bro. Keep your guard up because I've learned to keep my guard up. You get me? So if I notice there's any gaps, you can't fight. Well, that's what I said. I don't want to talk too much because I'll give away a lot of how I speak. Do you understand? And people might think I'm just chatting for the sake of it, but just look at me. This ain't just no for the sake of it. If you knew me then and you see me now, it's peak. Or furthermore, just come down, spar. If you want to spar with man, we can do that. I'm comfortable sparring with people. Let me know what you're saying. End of the day, I'm still learning. I'm new to it. I've been fighting for a month and a little while now. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna get too boasty on that, but I'm here, man. I want to learn. I want to have a few fights. I want to get involved. I want to be part of the big Misfits thing. So if there's a way in and you can bring man in and we can get this going, let's do this, man. I'm just one of the normal characters in the batch of the Misfits. You get me? I don't know what I'm capable of doing to when I'm actually in that ring and I have that fight. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. Listen, we can't wait to see you in there. We can't wait to see
I
how your
can't wait.
future's going to unfold. Carlos, keep doing what you're doing with this guy because he's a winner regardless. I'm seeing his weight loss journey. I've come down and I've seen him spar.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen footage like that, and it's exciting to see his development.
Yep.
So just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for your time tonight. I'll
No,
see you soon, yeah?
yeah,
Peace, bro. Safe.
a good one.
Take it easy, champs.
And
Take care. Yeah.
hey, make sure you have your ice bath now, yeah?
Oh yeah. Shit. Shit. I forgot. Yeah. I
Take
hate
it
doing.
easy, boys.
That's the one thing I hate doing. Yeah, he's gone. All right. See you later, guns.
Take it
Love.
easy, bad man.